Imagine this. 61% of adults in the United States, more than half the population, living with some form of cardiovascular disease by the year 2050. That's not a worst-case scenario. That's the current projection from major health studies. And the main culprit? High blood pressure. Now, that number might sound abstract, so let's break it down. That's over 180 million people dealing with heart disease, stroke, or conditions tied to failing cardiovascular health. Every household, every community, no one untouched. So what's driving this silent explosion? It starts with the way we live. As a society, we're getting older. That's natural. But we're also moving less, eating more processed food, sleeping worse, and living under more stress. Add to that a healthcare system that doesn't always catch problems early. And we've got a ticking time bomb. One of the biggest red flags is blood pressure. In 2020, just over half of US adults had high blood pressure. By 2050, that's projected to jump to over 61%. And if you're thinking, well, I don't have high blood pressure now, here's the thing. Most people don't feel it. It creeps up over time, often with no symptoms, until something goes wrong. Obesity is another part of the story. It's expected to go from affecting 43% of adults to more than 60% in the next 25 years. And when that happens, the risks go way beyond appearance. We're talking higher rates of diabetes, clogged arteries, damaged hearts. And all of this has a cost, personally and financially. Right now, cardiovascular disease costs the US around $400 billion a year. By 2050, that number could triple. Think about that. Trillions spent on preventable conditions. But here's the part they don't always tell you. This future isn't set in stone. In fact, a lot of it is within our control. Let's talk about some of the shifts already happening. More people are moving their bodies. Even small increases in physical activity make a huge difference. Smoking rates? They're dropping too, expected to fall to under 9% by 2050. That's major progress. And medical science? It's moving fast. New drugs like GLP-1s, originally for diabetes, are now being shown to reduce heart risks. Devices are getting smarter. Monitoring is easier. Early detection is more accessible. But nothing, not pills, not procedures, can match the power of consistent daily habits. So what can you actually do? Start with your plate. A diet high in fiber, low in processed sugars and bad fats, can protect your heart more than any single medication. Think fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, nuts, whole grains. Move your body. You don't need a gym membership. A brisk walk, 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week. That's enough to lower blood pressure and improve circulation. Know your numbers. Check your blood pressure. Monitor your cholesterol. Ask your doctor about your glucose levels. Catching problems early makes all the difference. And finally, manage stress. Chronic stress is like pouring gasoline on the fire. Whether it's mindfulness, therapy, more sleep, or just saying no to things that drain you, protecting your peace protects your heart. Here's the truth. Heart disease isn't just about age or genetics. It's about choices. It's about systems. It's about what we, as individuals and communities, decide to prioritize. The projection may say 61% by 2050, but you're not a statistic. You're a decision maker. And what you do today can completely change your tomorrow. If this message hit home, tap that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Subscribe for more real talk on health and how to take control of it. And if you want extra tools or guides to protect your heart, check out the links in the description. Take care of your heart. It's the only one you've got.